Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy markieace over here, back at it again with another video. And on today's video, we're going to be talking about some more WWE wrestling. Alright, we got the WWE 2024 draft coming up. So for anybody watching this video who is a wrestling fan, alright, this might be a big interest. Alright, and for all you non-wrestling fans out there who will be like, oh, wrestling's fake, WWE's fake, oh, wait, why are you watching this shit, oh my god. Bro, I mean, yeah, it's fake, but it ain't all that fake, bro. Like, you know what, like, you non-fans don't understand the pressure that these guys have to go through, man. I mean, yeah, it's entertainment, but, you know, besides that, you know, like, when they're competing in the ring and shit, you know, that's, you gotta be super athletic for that shit, man. You guys don't understand. Alright, but enough chit chat. Let's get straight to the topic now. Alright, so yeah, 2024 WWE draft is coming up tomorrow. This video is being recorded before tomorrow's SmackDown. Right? So yeah, so all the champions will not be eligible for this draft. So whoever the champion is staying in their respective brands that title is part of, except for the women's tag team championships. Those, they're still going to be drafted, although they can, you know, switch brands, which is the women's tag team champions are Asuka and Kairi Sane of Damage Control, so they're still eligible. I guess once they lose the title, then they will stay on that brand. All right, and yeah, so the first round, which is on SmackDown, the upcoming SmackDown, will feature four rounds of draft picks, alright, and then the following Monday on Raw, we'll see 6 rounds of draft picks, alright. So let's go right into it, alright. So yeah, May 6th is when the rosters will go into effect. So let's go straight into it of who I think and would like to see drafted in switching brands and will be getting called up from NXT, right? So let's see. First off, I would like to see the likes of let's see, yeah, LA Knight. I'd love to see LA Knight get drafted over to Raw. I think, you know, LA Knight is gonna get drafted to Raw because, you know, the guy's over, you know, like, fans love him, and I think him being on Raw would see a whole new light. You know, he'll make big bucks. You know, he'll make the big bucks on Monday Night Raw, man. All right, Randy Orton, I think, will stay on SmackDown because, you know, I see him, you know, in a potential title feud with Cody Rhodes, who is the new champion. All right, Seth Rollins, I probably think he's probably gonna get drafted, stay on Raw. Because, you know, he's away now ever since, you know, WrestleMania, but I think he will continue to be a Raw superstar following this draft. Alright, and who else would I see? Yeah, like Liv Morgan, I'd love for her to stay on Raw. You know, I think, you know, on Monday, you know, she was the runner-up in the Battle Royale to become the new vacant women's world champion, because, you know, Rhea Ripley got injured, you know, after WrestleMania because Liv attacked her on the night after and all that shit. And I think they were gonna start up a feud with them until Rhea got injured and had to vacate the title. And here we are seeing, you know, Becky Lynch becoming the new women's world champion. Although I do think Liv should have won that battle royale. Liv should be the women's world champion right now, and, you know, carrying the Raw women's division. But you know what? It is what it is. You know, I'm happy for Becky. I hope maybe Liv will take the title from Becky after and turn heel, whatever, or Liv will end up, you know, getting her title from Rhea once she comes back. Right. But yeah, back to the draft. Let's see. Yeah, CM Punk, I think, you know, he'll definitely stay on Raw. You know, he's got, you know, big feuds going on, and Drew McIntyre definitely staying on Raw. Jade Cargill, I know she just joined the roster, and she's new, so I can see her staying on SmackDown. So I think she will be part of SmackDown. Judgment Day, okay. So we got Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and JD McDonough. I think, you know what, I think it could be a time for a, you know, a fresh start a little bit for the Judgment Day. You know, they've been teasing a little bit of a breakup. I think maybe 1 or 2 members from Judgment Day will go over to SmackDown or the other brand. Maybe JD and Dominic will both get drafted to SmackDown, or maybe just JD McDonough will get drafted to SmackDown. That's my predictions. Kevin Owens, he's probably going to stay on SmackDown. All right. Santos Escobar, his group, Legado del Fantasma. I could see them going to Raw. You know, like, you know, getting a brand new, fresh new start on a Monday Night Raw. I think if they go to Raw, they can do it big there. All right. And who else? Let's see. You got Gunther. He's probably, I think maybe Gunther and his buddy Ludwig, whatever, of Imperium, will get drafted to SmackDown. You know, and maybe Gunther will get a shot at Cody Rhodes. You never know. Or that's what I think. You know, I think Gunther should get drafted over to SmackDown, and his buddy, you know, brand new start for Imperium. I know they just kicked one member of Imperium out of the group on the last episode of Raw. Right. Yeah, pretty much. I'm just gonna say, you know, some big names. I'm not gonna go through this whole list and say, you know, oh, like, this guy will be this and that, or be drafted here. You know, I'm just gonna, you know, do this video quick through and say, you know, top names, you know, because everybody else, I think they're just gonna be whatever, you know. Okay, and then for NXT, okay, for guys from NXT who are gonna get called up, who do I think from NXT will be getting called up? Okay, I think well, the people they've been talking, I think definitely. So Carmelo Hayes, Ilya Dragunov, you know, maybe Baron Corbin might get called up too. Yeah, he might get called up back up too. I think maybe NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez might also get called up. You know, there's a possibility. I know she's still the champion, but there's a possibility. You know, she might get called up. But I think the champions ineligible thing is only for the champions from the main roster, not NXT. So there's potential they could call up Roxanne. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe well, maybe I could see, you know, a brand new start for former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria getting called up. And, you know, honestly, yeah, I don't know who else would potentially get called up from NXT at this moment. But I'm just going to say which brands that I think each of these names that I just said will get listed through. So, yeah, you know what? Because I feel like, you know, SmackDown took too many of the new people. Like, fucking Braun Breaker just, you know, when he joined the main roster, like, a couple months back, right? Like, he signed with SmackDown, so I'm pretty sure he's going to stay full-time at SmackDown, you know? And Melo will probably be drafted to Raw. Ilya Dragunov, Raw. I think he'll be drafted to Raw since, you know, he made his main roster debut on the Raw after Mania. Roxanne, if she gets drafted, I could see her going to SmackDown. And Baron Corbin, if he gets drafted, I could see him going to Raw. Alright, so, yeah, those are just some, you know, some top names that I think will, you know, will be drafted or drafted to, you know, a new brand or switch brands, or who will stay. Alright, well, yeah, I'm looking at the Bloodline here. I think all the Bloodline is still gonna continue to stay on SmackDown. What else? Jey Uso, he's probably going to stay on Raw. You know, he has a match with the World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest coming up at Backlash. The next PLE in WWE. You know, the post WrestleMania PLE. And then everyone else, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Chad Gable will probably, you know, stay on Raw. And hopefully, you know, he'll win the Intercontinental Championship. You know, I just saw him. He just turned heel recently, so maybe everyone else in his group, Alpha Academy, will eventually turn heel. But yeah, that's our video, guys. Alright, so if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Alright, and let me know in the comments for the people who watch WWE. Let me know in the comments who you think will be drafted, or sorry, who you think will switch brands in the draft, or who will stay on the show that they're already on, or who will get called up from NXT. Let me know in the comments down below. And it's been your boy markieace, and I'm out.
Go, hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way.